Hey everybody, welcome to JLB Sports TV. I am Justin Block, and Liverpool fans, my fellow Liverpool fans, the nightmare is over. This past week, NESV, a sports consortium headed by John Henry, the owner of the Boston Red Sox Major League Baseball Club in the United States, successfully bought Liverpool Football Club for, I think, what was it, 240 million pounds just to pay off the debt. They finally bought the club despite the stubbornness of Hicks and Gillette. There was just complete legal messes. The High Court in England approved the sale, and then there's an injunction in Texas, an American court, which I don't know, but we got past all the legal entanglements. Liverpool is finally in good hands. John Henry and the rest of his business group are committed to winning. Believe me, I'm a Yankees fan. If you're unfamiliar with baseball in the United States, the Yankees and the Red Sox are basically like, you know, Liverpool, Manchester United in football. So as a Yankee fan, I hate the Red Sox, but the Red Sox know how to run a club. They're a profitable club. They're probably the second biggest baseball club in the United States next to the Yankees, and you know, for the most part, they're a winning franchise. So I'm not gonna expect rainbows and happiness and sunshine for Liverpool Football Club immediately, but come the January transfer window, Hodgson will have funds to go out and buy the players that he wants and needs, and during the summer, we will have the funds to get out and buy the players we need. We're not gonna be able to compete with Abramovich and Chelsea and the Arabs over at Manchester City. But let me just put it this way. We're not going to miss out on a signing anymore because we simply can't afford the cost. John Carew could be in Liverpool red right now, but Liverpool didn't have the £9 million at the transfer deadline. So those kind of situations will never be issues ever again. But the real thing I wanted to talk about in this video is now that Liverpool has finally got their ownership and financial situation, for the most part, sorted out, Manchester United fans, you should be very, very worried. I know Liverpool got all the attention the past year for not only poor performance, but with the ownership mess. Manchester United fans, you should watch out. The Glazers have run your club into a reported over $1.1 billion in debt. $1.1 billion. Liverpool's debt was only 240 million pounds. Manchester United is over $1 billion in debt, and they lost 83 million pounds during the 09-010 season. Manchester United, you are a club in financial ruin right now, even more so than Liverpool was. But the only reason that nobody's really talking about the Manchester United financial situation is because, you know, for the most part, Manchester United is winning. But if you look at what they've done the past couple years in the transfer market, they haven't done anything. Why? Because they don't have money. They pocketed the huge fee they got for Ronaldo. I forget if it was 80 million pounds or 80 million euros, somewhere in that range. Basically, the only player that they've bought the past two summers was Chicharito. And he only cost, what, 5-7 million pounds? They haven't really spent at all because they haven't had the money. But the fact that they're playing winning football has sort of masked that fact. But Manchester United is indeed a team on the decline. It's an older team. Their back four is old. Their midfield is old. And I can tell you, Manchester United fans cannot be happy with the way the season is going. Just looking at their fixtures, okay, 3-0 in their first game. They beat Newcastle United. But 2-2 against Fulham. Draws against Fulham. A 3-3 draw against Everton. Nearly blowing it to Liverpool 3-2. Drawing a Bolton 2-2. 0-0 draw to Sunderland. And then today, drawing at home to West Brom Albion. These are all games that Manchester United was winning in or should have won, but they've blown. And blowing games when you have a pretty big, you know, 2-0 lead, for the most part, that's in your team. That's team mentality. That's team attitude right there. And, you know, blowing games when you have a lead in and just getting 1 point when you should be getting 3 points tells me that this team really lacks the killer mentality to really take the title of the season. Now, I know it's early, and Manchester United usually does come on after Christmas, but the fact that they're blowing all these games and they're simply drawing when they should be winning, because this is a team that is talented enough to win, tells me that this team no longer has the championship attitude anymore, which is certainly surprising because this is a club led by an older team. This is a veteran-filled club. But I just want to make it aware that Manchester United, watch out, because next year you might be the next Liverpool of 09-010. So that's all for today of JLB Sports TV. So, feels good to be a Liverpool fan right now. Hopefully they can transfer some of this good feeling and optimism onto the pitch. If I'm a Manchester United fan right now, I'm not very happy right now. and I'm even less optimistic about the future. That's all for today with JLB Sports TV. Add me on Twitter at jblock49. I usually always tweet during the games. And don't forget to subscribe. See you next time, guys.